Okay, clear a path to the top of the country charts as the newest music sensation, Baby Hank Williams VI, will release his first album, Whiskey and Nipples. Nashville's A-list studio musicians come together to back infant Hank as he coos and babbles his way through the deep, rich musical catalog that is his family heritage. 2 words, corn tax. 2 more words, radish milk. In pandemic news, the next big strain of COVID will be identified as the Tom Cruise variant. The symptoms will be no different than other variants, but you will have to stand on a box to receive your vaccine.
Oh, ow. Oh, come on now.
Oh. There we have it. There we have it. Some new band names for the next year. Plunger Cathedral. Crosswalk Indiscretions. Locustry. Waukesha Bibimbap. And the Kenosha Whim Wham.
Isn't that a baseball team?
I don't know.
The Kenosha Whim Whams?
Tuft and Hatchet. Sandinista Pants Quack. And Klonopin Street Dance. There we go.
Oh, look at you. You got it going on. You've heard it here first, everybody.
That's quite fantastic.
And I'm going to open a nightclub called Communion Wine Clip Joint.
Nice.
That's a resolution.
We'll get to the resolutions.
Resolute!
Yeah, we'll get to the
You
resolutions.
say you got a resolution!
Okay, so the resolutions are probably the plans then, aren't they?
Here it is.
All right.
Here it is. All right.
My gosh, if you can't see through your radio just
I was
because
gonna say,
you've never been able to do that,
I think we just had some sort of weird.
I'm changing my poet name to Orthobondage Peabody. Or Pico Gallagher, or Zance McCracken. I haven't decided. Malfeasance? That sounds like a...
Hey, speaking of celebrities on tour, isn't Shecky Lewis doing his holiday tour right now?
Yeah, he's starting it out in Reno, and that's where it ends.
He's playing Sizzler, I heard.
Sizzler, yeah, he's waiting for Steve Rossi to come back to life.
Oh.
Well, actually, Shecky's dead too now.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, Shecky's eternal.
Maybe so.
Let's see the comeback special.
Comeback.
Like
yeah,
a 72 Elvis.
The 22 comeback.
Yeah.
ABBA came back.
ABBA came back. And
Why?
it was 40 years for them.
Why? Are they singing the same songs? Or do they have like?
No, they came out with a new album. I mean,
And they got a Grammy nomination out of it. I'm like,
well, it does sound like the songs on ABBA albums that aren't ABBA hits. So they do have that going for them. But nobody sings the songs on ABBA albums that aren't ABBA hits. So
Yeah.
nobody has karaoke for all those filler songs or the ones that were, kind of in English. But
I can only remember Dancing Queen.
everybody already got mad at me for Waterloo. I was making fun of Waterloo.
Oh yeah, Waterloo.
And everybody was like, "No, that's a great song. Don't make fun of it." I'm like, "Okay, sorry."
make fun of any song. I mean, I like a lot of their songs, and I would make fun of their songs. I mean, what do they care? They made billions of dollars off of their songs.
Well, yeah, they still make
Yeah.
billions of dollars off of their songs.
They actually turned down $1 billion 20 years ago because they didn't want to get back together and tour. I mean, who the hell does that?
Right.
You,
Somebody that's already got that.
yeah,
kind
as
of
long
money.
as there's one member of the Eagles still alive, they're going to go on tour.
Yeah, right.
Timothy B. Schmidt.
Exactly. Though
Joe
we're kind of
Walsh.
like the
Joe
Eagles.
Walsh will outlive them.
Well, Joe Walsh is still alive, obviously.
Yeah.
So he'll go on tour. He's getting to that point where he's slurring his speech a little bit, though.
Well,
He's starting to sound a little bit like Ozzy Osbourne.
he's had a lot to drink over the years.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's. Yeah, I never understood why he fell in to that group, the Eagles.
He did seem like he was out of place. He didn't fit that style.
Of course, the Eagles said, we want to show people we can rock. So here's Joe Walsh.
Here's a guy we picked up from a defunct one-hit wonder band.
So yeah, the James Gang.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, where you going?
And our musical interlude tonight is provided by Patrick Hare.
Yes. Yeah, if I sing enough of it, this becomes a copyright of whoever owns the James Gang.
We'll get scanned. The podcast will get scanned. There'll be a warning on it.
Exactly. You're giving all your copyright money to this
Copyright violation on this podcast.
Copyright violation, man.
Billy, you got a poem? I know you got a poem. Come on. You got poems.
Hold tight.
I can do one.
Patrick, go ahead.
Go, Patrick.
I am nobody. I do it better. I can match your prices. I ride for free and I can touch your swag. I beat Midas. I saw what you did. I can drag you down. I got time for that. You hate me because I said it was going to be easy. I give a damn. I noticed you and I know the trouble you've seen. I'm the secret lover you quickly hang up on when your significant other walks into the room. I have to know because I am indispensable. Everybody says I'm above the law. I'm gonna take your car. In Lukenbach, Texas, I ain't feeling no pain. I can tell you what to do, and I can judge you. I put baby in a corner. I think of myself as the villain. I am to blame. I could have predicted that was going to happen. I can see the future. I have all the answers. I was once impersonated by a lost sailor when he needed somebody to take the heat for blinding a cyclops. I am nobody, and I am coming to save you.
I think every line of that poem was a copyright violation. I think we're getting slapped with
It's a trademark violation. It's totally different.
We're getting a little YouTube label on this episode, I'm just saying. Bill's deeply intent in thought right now.
Hey, man, the guy finds Nirvana, and what do? You start bugging him.
I hid a piece somewhere in here.
Ooh, some good big space of empty stuff I'll have to edit.
So,
That's why, you can look for flat lines.
Let's all take a moment and I don't know who all out there knows David Charlton. Remember David Charlton?
The name is familiar.
Yeah. Poet. From Manchester, England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That guy.
Got hit by a car.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He's I think he's just getting out of the hospital today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, best to you, David. I hope you're better soon.
Yes.
So, Bill, how much new stuff have you written?
Surprisingly, very little.
Really?
Yeah, I've been.
It's very un-Bill-like of you.
I know. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Sleeping. Here, this piece is called "My Heart is in the Right Place, My Chest is Not." My likeness staring through the window of an envelope. Emptiness outlives the prophecy. Infinity is broken, although still functioning. When will it end? The glass I stare through is cracked, struck by reality, a stone, or a hard glance. I continue. Until recently, my life has been a 6-decade-long charade of fake smiles and insincere high fives. People giving it to me straight, only to have it handed back completely bent out of shape. And I have been binge continuing. When will it end? My phone is ringing.
I was going to say, is that me or
whose
you?
phone is that? It's like phone ventriloquism.
I didn't want to say anything because I thought maybe it was me.
It's my brother. I don't know what the hell he wants.
Well, let him know you're on a podcast.
You're interrupting poetry.
I told you don't call!
Why don't you just call the Pope during the midnight mass, you son of a bitch?
You know,
Oh my
the
God.
Pope misses more calls because of that whole church thing. Let me turn my thing off here. Oh, here's one called Science. Last night before I went to bed, I prayed to science. When I woke up this morning, my prayers were dissolving in a foul-smelling chemical.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Famine. Oh, here's one. Here. Okay, I'm going to read this one here. It's called A Few Words from My Working Hat. It was so hot yesterday, I saw a conspiracy theorist's tinfoil hat expand like Jiffy Pop. Sometimes when I'm lying in bed for over an hour having trouble sleeping, I pretend I have no face, and within minutes I'm out. Man invented the clock, so we will know when it's time to fuck up. At 2:30 in the morning, a helicopter is circling the neighborhood looking for something other than a parking spot. My current compulsion to carjack the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile and drive feverishly over as many state lines as possible, plunging into a massive sinkhole while sustaining only minor injuries to the groin, is closer to reality than it is farther from the truth. 50% of me is below the waist. Stravinsky died in 1971. Dude, he could have totally played at Woodstock. Thank you. That was a mix and match poem.
Wow.
Yeah. That was interesting.